Hello, my name is Roisin and welcome to ESL Insider. Today's question is, how do you assess your students' learning? Let's jump straight in. First off, why should we assess our students' learning? Good question. Assessing students as we go helps us figure out what our students have learned and how well they have learned it, plus what they need to work on. So, how do we do it? Step 1. What are your students' learning objectives? We need to know what they have been learning in order to assess them. Your student might have a fairly straightforward goal, such as to pass a PET or IELTS test. In this case, we could give them mock exams to test them. However, if your student is a more casual learner and wants to simply improve their spoken or conversational English, then use your teaching materials to help you. If you work from a book, then take note of the key objectives. If you use various worksheets and jump from topic to topic, then be sure to write down the key learning points, mainly so us teachers don't forget. For example, I can write, on Tuesday, I taught these 6 new words, and highlighted the use of these plural nouns. Done. Step 2, observe your students. Take a quick mental or actual note after each lesson and write down any common mistakes you hear your students make. Also, observe their wins. What are they getting right? What activities did they enjoy? This will help you plan your future classes. Step 3, review. You may want to review what they learned in the previous lesson at the start of the next lesson. You may also want to do a mini review at the very end of each lesson to see what they know. You can review by playing games, doing mini quizzes, asking CCQs, which we have a video about here. You can get them to describe a relevant picture or even just have a casual chat. Again, observe what they're good at and what they need to work on. For example, say I have observed that my students find it hard to pronounce the in an. I will base a little mini review purely on that. Then, at the start of the next lesson, I might ask them to read a sentence with the word an and see how they get on. You can supplement this by, of course, asking CCQs and using TPR to make it more memorable. Step 4, test them. You may want to gather the key learning points from the last month or so and create a test. It doesn't have to be boring. It could be filled with fun activities like puzzles, escape rooms, and games. For example, I could say they are trapped in a haunted house and they have to answer the witch's questions to escape. And then get them to match pictures, decode a text, or figure out a magic word. Or you can make it serious and give them a test under strict test conditions, especially if you want to get them test ready for an actual exam. Again, observe their mistakes, take note, and keep moving. Step 5, evaluate. You can evaluate your students by sending them feedback after each lesson. You can tell them exactly what they covered and what their next step is. You can also talk about what they did really well and what they need to work on. It's also a great way for you to keep track of your students. If you have any more ideas on how to assess your students, then please share them with me. I'd love to hear them. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.